Anyways, here's the assignment. And I might start over again once that red dot comes on, or maybe it's recording and I don't realize it. Anyways, here's your assignment right here. This is a new template for the forecast. You're going to do the Thanksgiving week forecast. Remember, Wednesday, typically in normal years, is the busiest travel day of the year with all of the college kids coming home. Also the busiest bar night of the year with all of the college kids coming home and being back in their hometown and seeing their friends and family again, for some of them for the first time since they left in August. So you will make the forecast for the week starting tomorrow, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. I shared this with you in the Google Classroom. So today's date is Monday, November 23rd. Now, it's a little bit different than the other template, but I'll explain. I think it's a little bit easier. On the state of Michigan right here, you are just going to paste low and high pressure. And what I did, I'll show you this. I also shared this cheat sheet with you that tells you everything you have to do and how to do it and gives you links. For example, if I go to this site right here, that brings up the current map. You will actually just cut and paste this. I'll show you how to do it. You'll cut and paste this entire map or copy the entire map and then paste it over this map here. And then resize it. So I like this. I like this because it shows you the fronts coming. So you can see this cold front right up here. And you know now that behind the cold front is a colder air mass, and the cold front is going in this direction. So it shows you the fronts and the pressure systems. Now, according to this, I'm going to go back to this other. Oh shoot, I didn't share that. Let me show you how I copied and pasted it. So this is how I copied and pasted it, right? I just copied from that other site and then pasted over the US map. And you can get rid of this one too, just by doing that and then moving it in there. So again, I like it because it shows you the fronts that are across the nation, and usually the fronts and the pressure systems will give you an idea of the type of weather that is coming. So you can see again this front up here, and you know that the front moves, the cold front moves the direction that the triangles are pointing. Now over here on this map, there are no pressure systems really close to Michigan right now. We have high down here and low way over here. So you won't have to do anything for Tuesday for copying the H and the L. But let's look at this real quick. I'm going back to this one. And when you scroll ahead, watch this up here, day 2 and day 3. And again, there's high pressures around us, but I don't know if I would actually cut and paste any because it's not really over Michigan. So you won't have to do anything with the H's and the L's for this week. So let me go back to this one. So again, this is where the H's and the L's are. Let me show you what I mean by copying and pasting them. If there was a low pressure, hold on. If there was a low pressure around Michigan, I'm going to cut it. It's not letting me now. Anyways, you can insert the image in. You don't have to worry about it this week. There are no L's or H's on the state of Michigan this week. So I'll figure it out. It worked on my Chromebook last night at home. But don't worry about the L's and the H's on this map. So you don't have to do anything with this map for this week. And then the rest of it is just filling in. Now, the one thing that's different here is that there's 2 slots per day. Break it into morning and night. So I would go from maybe 6 a.m. to 4 p.m. and 4 p.m. to midnight as your morning and night. So for precipitation, you might say 10% for this morning, 0% for tonight. And that's for today. For sky cover or cloud cover, and the cheat sheet that I'm sharing with you tells you what all these mean. The cloud cover, you might say partly cloudy for this morning, mostly cloudy for tonight. So that's what those two sections are. You can see this is Tuesday. There's 2 sections for each. Wednesday, 2 sections for each. Thursday, 2 sections for each. And stay on the Google Meet for a little bit today in case you have questions. Then I can answer those. And then for the forecast, you're just putting highs and lows. So if you use the GFS, you'll just say what the high temperature was and the low temperature. And actually, the lows already passed us probably because we're a morning class. And the low, so you can just start with the high for today. And then this last part, I'll show you what you're using for this. Let me share this tab. For this last part down here, you're just going to open the gotta be a wizard to use this. This is, you're just going to open this site right here, and then daily climate report is already up. Go to Muskegon in the most recent. And then it will give you this tab right here where you'll just type in, because it's a morning class, these will be from yesterday, but that's okay. Type in yesterday's observed values, yesterday's records, high and low, and the average or the normal. And then here's precipitation. Yesterday we had a trace. Month to date, 1 inch. And since the beginning of the year, 31.5 inches. No snow yesterday. And for the season, just a trace. And then down here is the sunrise and sunset. So play around with that a little bit. I think once you start doing it, you're just using the same weather models as before. And once you start playing around with it, I think you'll know how to fill this stuff in. So again, the first thing you'll do is you'll copy and paste this national weather map right here. And again, I scrolled through. Don't worry about this Michigan part because we don't have any low or highs directly over us for the 3 days that you're forecasting. So, okay, turn your mics on and ask me any questions that you might have.
How many fingers am I holding up right now?
3.
Anything about the weather map? So listen, that's in, Corbin, you all right?
Yeah.
Okay. That's in the Google Classroom under the assignments graded. So open that up and start by going to that link. There's 2 things. There's the actual template, and then there's the forecast cheat sheet. So the forecast cheat sheet will give you the links to click on.